With 50,000 watts of power, you're listening to KLOK, San Jose, San Francisco, and Oakland. The most powerful Desi radio station in America. A Universal Media Access-owned radio station.
Good evening, Bay Area. Good evening, Lowell. How are you?
I'm doing great, Alima. How you doing this Saturday?
I'm doing fantastic. The weather's been great. Have you noticed it's like in the upper 60s and, it's not even cold outside anymore.
Partly cloudy, my favorite part too.
Yeah, and then I noticed all the trees are blooming and I'm thinking we're already in spring and we haven't even had any rains or anything. It's going to be a problem, right?
A happy March, by the way.
There you go. Happy March to you too. This is Alima on Rangmunch at Desi 1170. Guys, if you wish to call in or chat with us, the number to call is 408-912-5565. I have Neeru on Skype from India. Neeru, you with us?
Hey, I'm right here.
You are right
Hello,
there.
everyone.
And you're far, far away. Let me just increase my volume so I can hear you. Say hi again.
Hello, everyone.
There you go. Now we can hear you.
Oh, gutsy, yes.
Now we can. Hey, how is your Sunday going on there?
Sunday is good. The weather is pretty confused. Winter won't leave us, and summer is like, okay, I have to come in. Let me come in. And so we're having that kind of a tussle.
Isn't the whole world confused? The whole world confused है तो weather को क्या blame करेंगे, right?
I know weather भी join कर लिया है. पहले तो नहीं था. It was very clear. अभी थोड़ा they're also saying let us also have some fun.
Aha. So did you get to see the Oscars last week or what did you do? Did I just lose her? And here I was talking about Oscars.
We're 2 minutes into the show and we lost. Oh, no. That's not a good sign.
That is definitely not a good sign. Well, anyways, did you get to see the Oscars? Did you watch any part of it?
In bits and pieces, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Before we came on air, you were talking about Seth MacFarlane and some of his gaffes, and I saw that and a few other things.
I mean, that I think actually literally took a lot of people by surprise, I think. And I was kind of 50% on it, but then I said, you know what? I wouldn't have liked it for the Oscars because the Oscars gives this classy feel to it. So that kind of diluted that atmosphere. And when they showed some of those artists and their expressions and things, it was hilarious in a way, but it was also, it just really didn't sit well as such.
It's almost like the people who selected him didn't watch his cartoons, because you knew what you were getting with Seth MacFarlane. You're not going to get the ultra classy feel. You're going to get some dirty humor.
It was boring.
Was it boring? Was it boring? Well, see, here's the thing.
Yeah, it was.
Here's a question for you, Lowell. I haven't researched as much on when they host what it is, but does the host prepare their own material and stuff? Don't they have to run it by the organizers and those people and see how it goes? Because they do rehearsals and stuff, right?
I'm sure they did, and I'm sure Seth thought of his own stuff, and he probably ran it by the Oscars people, and they said yes, because here's if I'm Seth MacFarlane and you pick me to host your event, I want to pick my own stuff, and you better approve it. So that's probably why they knew it was dirty, but they just said, hey, what the heck?
Yeah, I guess so. But well, anyways, but at least, I mean, besides that, I mean, I love the red carpet, Neeru.
Who's your favorite host?
You know what? My favorite all-time host would have been Billy Crystal. I totally love that guy. I mean, I totally love that guy. He's one amazing guy, I should tell you. Yeah.
So next year, I'm sure it's going to be Billy Crystal. They're going to fall on their knees and say, come on, man,
come back. Please do it, right? But
we can't do it without you.
Yeah, I know. But then again, I was happy with the awards too. I mean, Daniel Day-Lewis. I mean, hey. Who else could have got it, right? And then Argo. Well, Argo was, I was kind of shooting for Lincoln, for the best movie. But then again, hey, that's fine. And then of course, Jennifer Lawrence, and then Ang Lee for director. That I was very happy. Because I loved Life of Pi. And it was amazing.
And he deserves it.
He deserves it.
Anne Hathaway at last.
I know.
She-
She's such a darling, isn't she?
yeah, she is. I
Yeah,
love her.
that
She
is really cool. That is really cool. So, anyways, dosto, you are on Rangmunch with Alima and Neeru connected from India, and it looks like we may have a caller who wants to join in. Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes, who is this?
This is Anand calling from San Jose.
I'm sorry. Repeat your name. You're kind of breaking up a little bit.
Anand calling from San Jose.
Oh, hi, Anand. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing very well, thank you. Thanks for calling into the show.
Sure. I had a comment about what you're saying. Why wouldn't the organizers be looking at this and saying, hey, this doesn't work?
Uh-huh.
Look, the Oscars are gone 1 week ago, and still we are talking.
Yes.
And that's what they want. They want the Oscars brand to be spoken and spoken and spoken.
Haha, that is a very interesting observation. I never thought about that.
And if you look at some of those ads, which would be like, GoDaddy.com and so on, those ads are some of the cheapest ads that we can see, right? They do it because they make an impression.
Ah, there you go. There you go. I mean, so let me ask you this. So do you end up watching the whole Oscars event, or do you have any particular sections that you only watch?
There's particular sections about it. Mostly I stay for the best actor and the best director and the actresses and so on. Not much for the other sections unless I really back somebody.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, I think the one that I liked was the best actress.
The best actress. Oh, yes. That is, yeah, I love Jennifer Lawrence. I mean, hey, that was worth it. And Anne Hathaway, too. I was very happy she finally got an Oscar.
Absolutely, and both of them are so natural and likable.
Yes.
That they didn't put a farce about, whatever has happened. So, yeah, wonderful.
No, but even when she tripped and fell, I mean, I had a 4-letter word on my lips, but then I thought that was such a natural reaction of her. I mean, I'm glad that she really didn't get hurt or anything, but for her to trip and then just pull right back up, and I totally loved the comments she made to the reporters, Lowell, too, and what happened there, and she goes, "What do you mean? What happened? I tripped." I mean, it's the questions the reporters ask sometimes is just so silly to me.
Absolutely, and she's a budding star.
Yes.
She's not a star, so I think she pretty much showed that what a human being that she is. Rather than, she's more a human being than a star who is a diva out there.
Yes.
She can show off that. Yeah, I think that was wonderful too.
Right, yeah. I mean, my favorite is, of course, the red carpet, because I just like watching and then see what horrendous dresses some of them are wearing, but for me personally, Jennifer Lawrence just stole the show for me that day. She was really, really breathtaking.
Yeah, and did you ever see what Pierce Brosnan covered there? Sorry, not Pierce Brosnan, Pierce Morgan.
The Pierce.
CNN.
You know what? I watched bits and pieces of it. The next day, right, Anand?
Yeah.
And in fact, they were talking about Michelle Obama's her act coming in, and it did not sit very well with a lot of people.
Yeah, that's true. And what I was talking about is he was at the red carpet as well and was asking for a loser face when somebody was even going in. I think it was completely out of place, and especially, come on, I'm walking into the evening thinking that I may be the winner, and you're asking me for a loser face.
I hear you. Well, some of.
I don't know why he is rated such a high journalist, though, but. Anyway, we see what we get. So,
yeah. That's. I guess you just ignore some of those things and then just kind of enjoy what you want to watch, and then just be happy for them whoever won the awards. Did your favorite actor? Were you rooting for Daniel Day-Lewis? Did you have any specific favorites?
Yes. In fact, for the last 3 years, I've been doing this with my friends, and 90% of my picks always win.
Ah, very nice.
I call myself a self-proclaimed critique of all this.
That is very good. Is it like you guys all get together and watch the Oscars, like how you watch the Super Bowl?
No, we don't. But before that, we do have. It's mostly my work colleagues. So we talk in the break room the week before and so on. And in fact, we even also talk about those movies which we haven't watched.
Right,
So
right.
yeah, somebody would give some inputs like Django Unchained. I couldn't watch it, but I definitely knew that guy he was to be. I was told by my friends that he definitely deserves to be a nominee.
Oh,
And, yeah, sorry?
which guy, Anand, you wanted to deserve to be the nom?
For the best supporting actor.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. The what's his name? Gosh, I forgot his name. Now I can't remember. I remember Anne Hathaway more than I remember who won the best stuff.
Yeah. Daniel Day-Lewis, Ang Lee, Argo.
Yes.
And of course, Brave. In the animation section, Brave. That's the only one which I watched, and I knew that it's gonna win.
Oh, okay. Okay. You haven't watched Life of Pi then?
Of course I did. That's why
you
Ang
did.
Lee for the best.
Oh, Ang Lee. Oh, you did say. Okay, because you're kind of breaking up some. Your words are just getting a little smudged there.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, no, that's okay. It's just a kid action, Anand. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, fantastic. That's great. Hey, thanks for calling on to the radio show. Feel free to give us a call anytime. Love chatting with you, and you have a fantastic weekend ahead.
Thank you.
All right. That was Anand from San Jose, guys, and I would say a critique covering the Oscars. That was pretty good, love. Well,
I think he had some good thoughts. I like that, yeah.
I like that too, because see, 1 week, like he had said, 1 week after it, we're still talking about it, Neeru, you still with us?
Yes, absolutely.
There you go. So, dosto, you're listening to Rangmunch with Alima on Desi 1170. You want to give us a call and chime in with your thoughts and requests and any other things that you want to talk about. 408-912-5565. I am in a mood for the oldies and the goldies this evening, Neeru. So, I might be going into little black and whites and the golden era of songs and stuff. So, this happens to be one of my super favorite songs. So, dosto,
Which one?
Stay put, and we'll be back in a couple of minutes.
याद करेगी दुनिया तेरा मेरा अफसाना तेरे जैसा यार कहाँ ऐसा याराना याद करेगी दुनिया तेरा मेरा अफसाना मेरी जिंदगी सवारी मुझको गले लगा के बैठा दिया फलक पे मुझे खाक से उठा के मेरी जिंदगी सवारी मुझको गले लगा के बैठा दिया फलक पे मुझे खाक से उठा के यारा तेरी यारी को मैंने तो खुदा माना याद करेगी दुनिया तेरा मेरा अफसाना
Kissing as we cross, kissing as we cross.
मेरे दिल की ये दुआ है कभी दूर तू न जाए तेरे बिना हो जीना वो दिन कभी न आए मेरे दिल की ये दुआ है कभी दूर तू न जाए तेरे बिना हो जीना वो दिन कभी न आए तेरे संग जीना यहाँ तेरे संग मर जाना याद करेगी दुनिया तेरा मेरा अफसाना तेरे जैसा यार कहाँ ऐसा याराना याद करेगी दुनिया तेरा मेरा अफसाना.
That was a technical difficulty, Lowell.
I guess you could say that. And one of my ears wants to go back in time.
I must have hit something wrong on my laptop, right? Anyways, so this is Alima with Rangmunch on Desi 1170. I have Neeru from India and Lowell at the boat tonight with me. I will be just covering a couple of shows. Neeru, what shows do you have to cover? Where are you with some of them?
I'm two of the shows that I've been watching is gone off air. I mean, gone off air in the sense have finished their season.
Oh, you mean American
So
shows,
I'm,
hai na?
right now I'm like searching for some new shows, and most probably I'll be catching up with Newsroom. I heard it's really really good. So
Oh, really?
I've just
Newsroom.
yeah, I'll be
Wo
watching
kya
that.
hai? I haven't heard about Newsroom.
And I have heard that it's very good. I mean,
Is it
the buzz is
like a half
real
hour or a
good.
1 hour show?
It's a 1 hour show.
Oh,
It's
acha
a 1
theek
hour
hai.
show.
To kaun sa,
It's about-
I mean, what is the subject on that?
No idea.
No
I have
idea?
I've not read anything about it. I'm just
Oh,
going
acha,
in
acha.
blind here,
Okay.
based on some really good sources who told me that it's really, really good. And they're very reliable sources because the shows that they have given me earlier is like fantastic. So
Acha, theek hai.
I'm gonna go ahead and that's what I'm going to do. But right now, I'm catching up on a new show on Star World India called One Tree Hill.
We
there'll
talked
be,
about this, right? A couple of weeks ago.
I was there during that time. I think that wasn't the agenda, but I wasn't there on the show that day.
Yes, we had technical
just-
difficulties from India.
Technical difficulties, yes. It's just started last week, so
Acha.
I'm liking it. It's a tussle between two sons, half brothers, really, and based around basketball. So
Oh, okay. Well, you know how that goes, right? Brothers warring against each other in
Each other,
sports, like,
yeah.
or coaches, like what happened with Super Bowl this year, and it happened with last year too. The Peyton brothers too, wasn't it last year, Logo? When they against each other,
Peyton and Eli Manning, not in the Super
or
Bowl.
Mannings, or yeah.
They've played each other in a
other, right?
regular season game. Yes.
Right. So yeah, that's an interesting concept. And to those on the Indian TV shows front, Aniru pata hai ki you are watching Madhubala. I don't know if you've continued watching it, but then
no.
Not
I
yet,
have
तो
no,
क्या
just
हो
one
रहा है?
episode I watched.
Oh,
and,
अच्छा
that's
ठीक है. तो क्या हो रहा है कि मधुबाला में obviously they have separated Madhubala and RK and
yeah.
So but apparently they end up getting drunk and kind of confess their feelings for each other and
That's the only way they would, I guess.
I guess so. Now
Point.
we don't know if they went as far as consummating their marriage, but suna hai ki we don't have confirmation on that. But on the other bit of news is that we have a new entry coming into Madhubala actually.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay.
He's Avinash Rek. In fact, he was the introductory character in that Chal. Remember a few months ago there was a show Chal.
Yeah.
So he was one of the main leads in there.
Okay.
The husband who kills the wife, kind of a deal, I think. The one who, the rich guy.
Okay.
Yeah, so his name is Avinash Reiki. Anyways, so he's making an entrance into Madhubala as
Into the triangle?
into the
He'll be part of the
triangle. Yes, he is going to
Okay.
fall for Madhubala eventually. So his intro is being shot right now, and he actually is going to be the the black guy, the
Oh,
bad
okay.
guy and the black guy, and he's
Okay.
apparently has got a son for him. So I guess Madhubala ends up in trouble, and he saves her, and then they kind of become friends and everything, and he eventually falls in love with her. So that's where Madhubala is at right now. But that I have to say that guy is pretty damn good looking.
Good, is it? Okay. Oh,
He
good
is.
looking.
I mean,
Okay.
he pretty much kind of beefed up a little bit, so you know how that goes, right? I mean, from the first show to the second show, you need that chin. And besides, if you're kind of playing a bad guy, wo to muzzles to kuch hona chahiye, right?
I know.
Yeah, to hold the
Hona
gun
chahiye.
and yeah.
Tole shole.
Yeah, exactly. So, and I know कि long time ago, both of us, you were watching Fir Subah Hogi along with me, and somewhere
First
down the line.
few episodes, I think
Yeah.
3 or 4 months.
Yeah.
I think Wasim Sabir had was
when he was
directing
the
it then.
director, you watching it. So I continued watching it, then kind of lost track of it. But I've kind of always, watched it at the end of the week ki, to know what is happening. So I don't know if you've heard ki Sugni, Adi's out of the picture now. We don't know what happened to him. Apparently he's been kidnapped and put away somewhere in a dungeon kind of a thing with that Suman Takrayan or whoever it is, the other daughter-in-law. But Sugni loses a memory because there is a shootout, and then she falls into
Oh
the
my
river and
goodness.
everything. So she loses a memory. So there is a leap of a few months, and she ends up in Bhopal in a Kota area kind of a thing. So Vikram Thakur, apparently, he's the lost soul roaming around all places trying to look for her. So he ends up meeting, and the funny and the thing is, he claims she is Sugni, and of course she doesn't remember anything. So the story has a point where he actually buys her from the Kota. And
again.
then it's like deja vu again. I was
Yeah, I
kind of
know.
watching the last episode and go, this is like the same thing. I mean, she feels something. She keeps getting flashes and stuff, and then he, and I'm thinking, well, but this is the same thing. She was feeling something for him before she lost her memory, and then ended up marrying his nephew, right?
Yeah,
So,
yeah. That's a long time ago, actually.
Yeah. It was a long
Yeah, isn't
time
it 6
ago.
months ago? Right.
Time
So we're
showed
back
us-
to square one with him buying her.
we're back to
and
square one,
so-
and I mean, I missed the whole premise, the whole goal of what it started for.
Yes, I think I stopped
it-
watching when it started diluting.
Yeah.
What they set out to do, it
Yes.
started getting diluted, and I lost interest. And I lose interest very easily. So
Right. Yeah, I to me it was more about the struggle. I mean, there was a purpose for her life. She wanted to be different from being a prostitute to all these people, and then she ended up being, it just seems to be the same old cliched way the story goes.
she. The thing is, like when they start a show with a strong female character, and when they lose that midway, that is when I lose interest.
Yeah.
It's not just about the plot. Also,
Yes.
it's about characterization. I mean, a strong character who's so much against what is happening, the tradition as they call it,
Right.
and then they go ahead and do something which undermines that character, that strength, and then I go, oh my god, then what's left?
Yes, exactly. And
If she is going to give in to fate and others' decisions and marry Adi, and
yeah.
then I'm wondering, like, where did her strength go? She was
Right.
fighting for something, and if love is about losing that strength, then I don't think that's the kind of love one should have. So
Yes. Pata hai ki when I was in India and we went up to Fir Subah Hogi sets, and I was talking to Wasim about it, and I asked him, ki Wasim, do you guys feel ki you've lost the focal point of this show? Because that was pretty beginning also. This was like last July, right, Neeru, when I was there. So when I was, and he goes, because at that point I felt ki they were concentrating so much on the romance between Vikram Thakur and Sugni.
which was nice, which is kind of nice also.
Which was nice. But then मुझे तो problem है कि yes, you are doing the romance and everything, but hey, the parallel line of her struggle, of her her convictions, her ideologies, they shouldn't get sidetracked. You know what I'm saying? So at that point, Wasim came back and said, he says, no, we're not losing the focal point of it. We're just kind of sidetracked to show the romance, and then we get back to the focal point. Right. And
But I guess Alima, I think they were fair in doing that because when you fall in love for the first time,
Yes.
it takes over your life.
right, it does. It does. No,
You lose focus
Yes,
somehow.
no,
You
which
do
was
lose
fine with me,
focus, and
which
that's
was- yeah.
that's what they were showing.
right,
Yeah.
which was fine with me because my concern was कि okay, the romance and everything is fine. You guys are going to be doing it, but see क्या होता है कि when this is happening, then the fans jump in. तुम्हें पता है कि what happens, right? You have fanatics out
Oh,
there कि
yes.
oh my god, I want this, and then you have and then inevitably the creatives, they kind of get influenced by the talk around them.
Technology doing its worst.
and it kind of changed the storylines and things like that. And because dekhna Neeru, you saw it, right? Ki you know how
Yeah.
it deteriorated. Once Wasim left the show, and once Raghuveer left the show, I mean, you know what I'm saying? It just lost.
Yeah, I
it,
get
it
it. I
lost
get
its.
it.
Yeah. There was no more conviction, or there was no more passion left in that show. You know, and I felt
That's-
very bad about it because I really
Yeah,
like.
you do. I mean, it's like when we watch a show, it's like you're investing a part of yourself. It sounds very creepy, but yeah,
right.
you do. I
Yeah,
mean,
and like it had a different goal to it. You're talking about villages in India. You're talking about illiteracy. You're talking about bondage. You're talking about slavery and stuff, right? So
but
for
Alima,
us,
this wouldn't be the first time. This wouldn't be the first time
No,
that's
it's not.
happened. It
No.
happened with Geet. It happened with
Yes.
so many other shows which started out with strong
exactly.
content, and it just went haywire because it's all the TRP game. Yeah, I mean, you can't blame
I know.
the creatives
You know
either
what?
because
Yeah, that is
they
so
are not
true.
the decision makers here.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
they're not the one. They're all following the TRPs, following the numbers.
Mhm.
So they're going to go where the numbers are going to lead them. So you can't really blame them for.
No, you really
I
can't.
guess-
And then abhi suna hai ki there's going to be a new show called Gurban. I don't know if you've
Uh-huh,
heard about
okay.
it or not, but
No, I haven't heard it.
you
I
have.
would
Well,
like to
it's
watch.
coming up, I believe, next month at some point. It's the premise of this NRI dissertation again, Niru. Kind of like Geet, but except it's not that so young. She happens to be a 40-year-old lady who gets
Okay.
abandoned. You know, she marries an NRI, obviously, and then she's and the guy abandons her. Pretty much. So that's the premise, and then I guess what happens to people like her, or how she moves on with her life. I mean, trying to wait and see, you know, if the husband is going to come back for her. So it sounds
It's nice. I mean, the very fact that they are putting a 40-year-old as a protagonist
exactly.
is
See,
good.
that's what I liked about
But
that.
something we have matured along the way.
Yes. See, that's what I
what is
liked
the other
about.
one? Yeah, BALH was बड़े अच्छे लगते हैं started out like that.
Okay.
Where it focuses on 40 plus people.
Right.
Yeah. So, but this would be good. This would be good.
This
This
is
would be
gonna
something
yeah,
different.
that's
I hope.
what I'm waiting to see how this one turns out to see. So dosto, you're listening to Niru. Lowell is on the boards with us today, and this is Alima on Rangmunch, Desi 1170. I am going into black and white retro Niru.
Again.
No, this is all retros and oldies today. Okay, I'm in the mood for the oldies
I know you have a
today.
soft corner for those.
I'm in the mood for oldies. I mean, there's only so much that I can listen to Pardesi Girl
next,
and
you know what? You
yeah.
know what? Next, I think not next week, maybe coming week. I'm going to give you my favorites of
there you
black
go.
and white.
Give me a
Yeah.
list of your favorite songs and I shall play them.
Yes, I'm going to think back and go and revisit some of those
There
golden
you go.
oldies.
Yeah. So those stay put, and we'll be back in a couple of minutes.
मैं गाना गाऊं? अरे भाई मुझे गाना कहाँ आता है? चल के तुझे मैं लेके चलूं एक ऐसे गगन के तले जहां गम भी न हो आंसू भी न हो बस प्यार ही प्यार पले चल के तुझे मैं लेके चलूं एक ऐसे गगन के तले जहाँ गम भी न हो आंसू भी न हो बस प्यार ही प्यार फले एक ऐसे गगन के तले सूरज की पहली किरण से आशा का सवेरा जागे सूरज की पहली किरण से आशा का सवेरा जागे चंदा की किरण से धुलकर घनघोर अंधेरा भागे चंदा की किरण से धुलकर घनघोर अंधेरा भागे कभी धूप खिले कभी छाँव मिले लंबी सी डगर न खले जहाँ गम भी न हो आंसू भी न हो बस प्यार ही प्यार फले एक ऐसे गगन के तले जहाँ दूर नजर दौड़ाए आजाद गगन लहराए जहाँ दूर नजर दौड़ाए आजाद गगन लहराए जहाँ रंग बिरंगे पंछी आशा का संदेशा लाए जहाँ रंग बिरंगे पंछी आशा का संदेशा लाए सपनों में पली हंसती हो कली जहाँ शाम सुहानी ढले जहाँ गम भी न हो आंसू भी न हो बस प्यार ही प्यार फले एक ऐसे गगन के तले सपनों के ऐसे जहां में जहां प्यार ही प्यार खिला हो हम जाके वहां खो जाएं शिकवा न कोई गिला हो कहीं बैर न हो कोई गैर न हो सब मिल के यूं चलते चले जहाँ गम भी न हो आंसू भी न हो बस प्यार ही प्यार फले आ चल के तुझे मैं लेके चलूं एक ऐसे गगन के तले जहाँ गम भी न हो आंसू भी न हो बस प्यार ही प्यार फले एक ऐसे गगन के तले
There you go, Niru. That's one of my favorite songs.
Oh, it's one of my favorites too. So we match.
I can never get bored listening to that song like the whole day probably.
I know.
Yeah,
I know.
so this is Alima on Rangmunch with Niru from India on Desi 1170. Agar aapko kuch baat karna hai, you want to share your thoughts, you have special requests, the number to call is 408-912-5565. And I watched Saraswati Chandra, the new show.
I do too.
You do too. Well, I have to say, it was a pretty decent opening week for it.
Yeah, it was.
You know, it wasn't like the humongous. Now, see, मुझे तो expectations नहीं है because I don't want to have expectations and then get disappointed with it. But तो सभी expectations छोड़ के, knowing even though I like Sanjay Leela Bhansali, I mean, it had a decent week. I mean, it had a decent opening, and both Gautam and Jennifer, I thought, did pretty well actually. They did
I
pretty
want to
well.
keep tuning in to watch the next episode. So I think that's a good sign.
Yes, there you go. See, that's a good sign. Or वैसे भी, you want to see कि when they meet, right? That's why you want to tune into the next one.
Of course, that's the next episode, I guess. Next 1 or 2 episodes into
Must
it.
be
Monday,
must be
Tuesday.
either Monday or Tuesday, right?
See,
Yeah.
Alima, it's usually the first, it's all the process of meeting, the falling in love,
Yes.
that's the time which is very interesting.
Right.
And this time it's more than that because the girl is pretty strong.
Yeah.
She is so strong-willed. She knows what she wants and she's very clear about what's right and wrong. And that's
Yes.
something
And
I so admire in a
Yes,
woman.
and I think and I don't know. I mean, personally, I thought Jennifer did a pretty good job so far.
She has done a good job.
She's
She has
done-
done a good
yeah.
job, and she's got this such a sweet face.
Yes, and she's got that
but when she
innocent
talks,
look,
you know,
right? Yeah, she's got that
but
innocent,
she's so
sweet
soft and
look.
nice. But when she thinks that her ideals are somehow getting shaken, she gets so threatened.
Right.
Or her father's peace of mind is threatened. The way she
I
just
know.
fights back. Oh, tigress in her. So I like that.
I know.
I like
know.
that.
Is-
Even though the show is about Saraswati Chandra,
Yeah.
I think she is going to play a
but
very
she's
important role.
but the book also though you know how the book ends, but despite how the book is ending, I mean, sir, her Kumud's character is a very strong presence in the whole
Is
story.
it?
Yeah.
You've read the book? Have you read the book or you know the gist of it?
I've read the book, but I've also seen Saraswati Chandra movie. तो नूतन का movie है. Remember वो black and white वाला?
अच्छा मैंने नहीं देखा
Oh,
हुआ है.
it was a
I'm
fantastic movie, and
I
the
know the-
songs were fabulous in that.
Okay. I know little bit of the story, but I don't know how it ends, and I don't want to know how it
No,
ends.
I'm
in
not
the book.
telling you.
Thank you.
I am not saying a word about it. Now, the other new show that started and I'm watching was, Khoobsurat.
Okay.
It's up on Sony Channel. Now, this is out of the Mittal Productions house. I think it says Nazar se Khoobsurat kind of a thing. But then again, this is about how a dark guy, whose complexion is dark and he's very insecure about it. His mom is like that and his sister is like that. So how and of course and I'm assuming, they don't tell us, but I'm assuming he's the radio host with the most sexy, fantastic voice, and people are all gaga over
I
him.
heard the promo.
Yes.
I saw the promo. Sorry, I saw the promo. It's good.
And
it's
got Soumya Seth as the main lead girl in there, the one from Navya, and she looks pretty sweet. But anyway, the premise of the show is what it is. I mean, Khoobsurat in the sense ki, is it just the outside beauty, or just because you're dark, people don't like you? You know, the discrimination, it's there. Besides
it is
the
there.
the
We automatically slot
discrimination,
people.
yes, and
Yeah.
of course your own insecurities when you are dark complexed and how people feel about it. So I don't know if you know, but there is an old movie, a black and white movie, and I remember I watched this.
It's not
also.
black and white. I don't think it's black and white.
It is Shantaram ka movie.
Oh,
Okay.
actually, you're talking about the old one.
Old
Okay.
movie,
Okay.
Shantaram
Oh,
ka
yeah.
movie, where Sandhya, his wife, is a singer on a radio show, and she is
okay.
dark complex, and this guy falls in love with her, listening to the voice,
Okay.
not knowing how she looks. See, so that is what that thing is all about, So,
Okay.
so
Okay.
even in this, though, which one are you talking about?
I'm talking about Rakesh Roshan and
Oh, that
Rekha's
Khoobsurat
Khoobsurat.
wala. Arey yaar,
No,
you know,
it's
you.
I'm talking about just the name.
I
I'm not
know,
talking about the
but
thing,
actually, you know what?
plot.
You know what? There is a new show coming up on which channel is this? Sanaya Irani. It's called Modern Bahu. And it is
Okay.
coming up in the next few weeks. And in fact, Supriya Pathak is playing a role in it, which I think is what the role of that Khoobsurat, whoever that played.
Amazing actress. She's an amazing
Yes.
actress, Supriya Pathak.
So the Modern Bahu goes on the lines of Khoobsurat. So she comes in, strict family. She comes in as the, as the Bahu there, and then how she wants to liven up the family and everything. What a
Okay,
coincidence you
okay.
talk about Khoobsurat, and I tell you there's a new show coming up with Sanaya.
Yeah, I was so flipped for Rakesh Roshan during that
No,
time.
that was a fantastic movie, actually. I love that movie.
Yeah, I
That
wouldn't
was a
mind
great.
revisiting that movie again one of
Yeah,
these days.
right. So anyway, so this new show is called Modern Bahu, and it's coming on Sony TV in the next month or so, is what I heard.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, I like Supriya Pathak too, so we'll see how that goes. So is Sadaf with us?
Sadaf, I'll just pay.
Oh, okay. Go in. So, dosto, you're listening to Alima and Neeru. Neeru has become my partner in crime from overseas, Lowell. See, this
I love
seem
the
to be.
sound of it. I love the sound of it. Partner in crime.
So, as let's get Sadaf online. In the meantime,
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and play one more of my favorite songs and bore you to death with all my retro black and white and the oldie songs and everything. So, Lowell, ready?
I think Sadaf is online.
She is. We'll be back, guys.
Okay.
इस रंग बदलते दुनिया में इंसान की नीयत ठीक नहीं निकला न करो तुम सज धज कर ईमान की नीयत ठीक नहीं इस रंग बदलते दुनिया में इंसान की नीयत ठीक नहीं निकला न करो तुम सज धज कर ईमान की नीयत ठीक नहीं इस रंग बदलती दुनिया में बड़ा ही दीवाना छेड़ा न करो इस पागल को ये दिल है बड़ा ही दीवाना छेड़ा न करो इस पागल को तुमसे न शरारत कर बैठे नादान की नीयत ठीक नहीं रंग बदलती दुनिया में इंसान की नीयत ठीक नहीं निकला न करो तुम सच धज कर ईमान की नीयत ठीक नहीं इस रंग बदलती दुनिया में हटा लो सर अपना ये प्यार मोहब्बत रहने दो कांधे से हटा लो सर अपना ये प्यार मोहब्बत रहने दो कश्ती को संभालो मौजों से फान की नीयत ठीक नहीं
Sadaf, are you online?
Hello?
Is that you, Sadaf?
I hope it is. Is it me?
Is that you? Well, I can hear you. You don't sound like Neeru, but are you playing drums for us again?
No, I'm afraid not. I just think, my town must be a party town for some reason. There's always drums in the background.
Neeru, you still with us?
Nothing going on here. No, it's me, Sadaf, but there's nothing going on here. I wonder why you can hear drums.
Pata nahi. I mean, we just heard drums and I go, oh, we have drums again. Lowell and I look at each other.
I'm sorry. It must seem like I live in a disco, but it's not true.
No, that's all right. That's all right. So, batao, how are you, Sadaf? How is it going for you this Saturday?
It's going good. It's a quiet Saturday evening. No drums, I promise. And how are you guys?
We are doing good. We're doing good. We're having fun talking about all the other shows. You know, Neeru and I pretty much have common interests, and we cover them once in a while.
Yeah, I was listening. I love that thing about Saraswati Chandar. That was great. That's one of my favorite movies.
Is it? Is it? Yes, yes. I totally. I mean, I have that favorite song. I should play it some other time. I don't know if I can pull it up on Google or whatever on YouTube maybe. But anyways,
that one,
exactly,
right?
exactly. You know what? I think as I'm talking to you guys, I'm going to pull that up on YouTube, and that probably would be my closing song. तो बताओ क्या हो रहा है हमारे कश्यप से? And hey, I said it right, Sadaf? Kashaf.
Yes, you did. You did. You're perfect. Don't worry.
अरे यार, I didn't want to be reprimanded on live on air, you know. तो सोचा कि I better say this right.
Well, pata kya, I just wanted you to say her name right because maybe someone might think we're thinking of another show, right? But yeah, I was watching it, and it is a big improvement. Finally, Kashif and Zaroon got to interact, and it was very interesting this week. I think it's one of the better episodes, and the people are very excited about it.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, you know, the funny thing is, I think a lot of us were expecting some kind of maturity in Zaroon, and I think we were disappointed. He's still the same Zaroon,
of course.
But yeah, he's still trying to get Kashif's number, and I think he's very serious about trying to make some kind of relationship with her. Where there was a few funny scenes, you know, he was. They have a teacher in common, the old university lecturer, and he was standing outside, and she happened to come for a meeting. So he's saying, well, he's not here. Why don't you and I go to lunch? Right? And then suddenly the teacher comes out behind him and said, I've been waiting for hours. It was quite funny. And that kind of, you know, kind of cute stuff, right?
That's pretty good. So the show is kind of getting a little bit on the lighter side as they're journeying towards that towards what do I say? What word can I use? Because I haven't watched it. Last 2 episodes ka to I did not watch. I didn't get a chance to watch.
I'd say Milan, you know, like their meeting, because I think
go.
this whole thing's been build up towards that. You know, unka sangam, I guess, in Urdu or Hindi, right?
Right. Yes.
And
yeah.
All these episodes, like we've been waiting and waiting कि इन दोनों की love story कब शुरू होगी है, तो I think सब सजदे में गिर के शुरू हो गई.
But you know what though, I'm not expecting ILOCs and all that stuff and things like that.
I think you'll be surprised.
Yes, you think so?
That's exactly.
Yeah,
because there was a big thing, you know, we compared Zindagi Gulzar Hai Ki, wo jo OST है ना, the song that goes in the beginning, and so it's a lot of that. So yes, there will be that kind of stuff, but after marriage.
Oh boy, we seem to be having a party over air here. Alakta, is that you?
Yeah, darling, don't tell me you're on air.
Well, we are on air, my darling, and you are kind of way far away, and it's a little closer to the mic so I can hear you.
Yeah, that's because I just went into the other room. I just woke up.
Why did Neeraja wake you up? Because we have an interesting conversation about Zindagi Gulzar Hai.
Is it? No, I missed everything. Neeraja, in fact, you know, I was sleeping and I just kept getting up and looking at my cell phone to see if there was any message from you. There's no message. So I said, then nothing's happening today. So I just continued sleeping.
So how are you? How is your Sunday going there in India?
Just about started, but hopefully it will be another unusual. I mean, another uneventful one. So that's good.
Good. That's we like uneventful days, even though a lot of people might think it's boring. You just have to be very grateful for those uneventful days.
very, very grateful it is uneventful, honestly. That's my mantra now. As long as it's uneventful.
So, are you just following Zindagi Gulzar Hai, or are you getting tempted to watch any other show, Alakta?
I've started. Is Sadaf around?
Yes, she is on.
Yeah. Hi,
Hi, Sadaf. Hi, Nirja. I started watching that other one, Dil how do you pronounce the other word? I don't know.
Mustar.
Mustar, okay.
It means the disappointed heart.
Uh-huh.
But that was a very filmy kind of story, though.
It's very filmy. In fact, yesterday it reminded me so much of the Hindi soaps that I was on another window and I was just listening to the conversation because it was going on and on and on. So, yeah, so I started watching that. I don't know how far I'm going to go through with that.
Okay.
And
Well, I think the main attraction for that is Imran Abbas, because he was going to be in Hindi movies, right?
Oh, was he?
so-
Well, no, I don't know who he is. I have to Google this guy and check him out then, Sadaf.
When you Google him, look at his picture very closely.
Okay.
yeah, he's
I
quite
should,
cute.
I shall do that. It's like as if we have shortage of good-looking guys in the Hindi TV industry. We are roaming now. We're doing the roaming charges ka thing now. So that is good. Sadaf, I'm hoping you're going to be staying on. I just have a couple more shows that I want to cover. I thought I'll tempt you guys into some of those Hindi shows that Neeru and I are watching. I can be very critical. So if I say go watch a show, then it is something that you might want to give it a chance. If you guys have time.
Yeah.
Neeru, you still with us?
I can see her online.
Oh, she's probably having a breakfast and she's letting us chat away. So, anyways, typically, when you said the commercialized thing, so I thought we have a couple of TV shows that are very commercialized. By the same token, we also have a couple of them that are working towards some social messages and stuff. And one of them was Punarvivah. I mean, remarriage and everything. So, I'm not sure how many of you guys are watching it, but it started off good. It had its little ups and downs, and it is at a point where the older generation ends up doing something when they were young and having an affair with another lady, and then of course the illegitimate son comes into being. So there's a big issue going on right now in their household. Neeru, are you back with us?
Yeah, I'm back.
Oh,
I'm
there
back.
you go. Oh,
I did
anyways.
something stupid, so.
No, that's okay. You don't have to confess to being those things on air, okay? Don't do that. I was just
Sorry.
kidding. No, I was just kidding. We might hold you to it that, it's
Yeah,
recorded.
there is a side of me which can go stupid all the time, right?
So, anyways, I was just talking about Punarvivah because the last couple of weeks I really haven't been following it, but I've been following it because the forums on all these things, they write about all these shows. I mean, sometimes it's people
know.
write pages out, but anyway,
I used to catch a few shows like that.
yes, that's
just
what I'm
what's happening.
doing. That's what I'm doing. So, kya chal raha hai ki obviously it comes out in the open that Suraj Pratap Sindhya has an affair when he was, in his younger days, and he doesn't fess up to it, and so the lady ends up swapping babies. So Yash gets swapped with this Akash guy who comes in. So Yash is actually not Gayatri's son, but the other woman's son. And right now, everyone is under the same roof, including the legitimate son, the illegitimate son, and the second mother and everyone. So you know how Yash and Aarti are like the noble ones, and they want to do everything the right way and all that stuff. So they are trying to bring
Be
them all in,
accommodative.
accommodate her. But the thing that actually got me interested was Suraj Pratap's role. I mean, his character, because he doesn't seem to be at all sorry as to what he did.
He's a fantastic actor.
I mean,
He can
he's like, it is my right and I can do it. I'm not going to apologize for what I did. And he doesn't even care, and it kind of reminded me of that old movie Parvarish. Do you remember? Amitabh Bachchan, Shami Kapoor, and Vinod Khanna. And how Shami Kapoor stresses ki it is not so much about the blood, but it's the parvarish. I mean, the way you are nurtured, the way you are brought up,
yes.
you know, those things matter a lot. Yes, you might be blood related, but hey, your surroundings, your environment, and the love and support you get from, you know, from young is what makes you a person. And it kind of reminds me of that. But anyways, I'm like, he doesn't even like closes even in front of his wife, his legitimate wife. It's like, yes, I did this, so what the heck are you going to do about it? Right? It's like,
I can imagine him doing that character because he's so good, and he's the one who's playing Saraswati Chandra's father in Saraswati Chandra.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you know,
I'm sorry, I don't know his name. Do you know his name?
Chetan Chauhan.
Chetan Chauhan. He's brilliant. He's a brilliant actor.
He's a brilliant actor. But anyways, I mean, everything aside in that Punarvivad, this guy fascinates me when this thing came about, because I'm like trying to really understand his character. I mean, yes, so his thing is like, okay, I'm progressive, I had an affair, so what? And he's also going by the premise where lots of times I say ki blood is not what it is. You know, when people come and say, I'm your mother, but there should always be a bond. To me, वो bond होना चाहिए कि from, otherwise the relationship doesn't progress according to me. Just because I happen to give you birth and I don't see you for 20 years, ये 20 years का सारा पूरा love is not going to overflow from me.
It's not.
Like they show in the movies and all that stuff. So it's hard for me to relate to that. I mean, I might be the minority in thinking that, but that's how I feel.
No, I'm there too. I'm there along with you.
Bond to hona chahiye na. You just can't come out right and say I love you after 20 years. You know what I'm saying? That kind of a thing. So anyway, so that's pretty much what is happening in all the TV industries and shows. Hey, Alakta, Sada, we've got a couple of minutes. You guys have any parting shots?
No. I haven't watched it, so can't say anything.
You not watched Zindagi Gulzar Hai yesterday? I mean,
I watched that. I didn't watch it. I'm not following how we buy, so I'm...
Right. You're watching.
What is your take on Zindagi Gulzar Hai?
I enjoyed it. I think, the thirst was quenched. The scene between Kashyap and Darul.
What are your views on Osama proposing to Kashyap, both you and Sadaf?
I'm not sure. I think it's just throwing in another plot altogether. I'm wondering what's going to happen to these
guys.
now.
Hey guys, give me short snippets. You guys have exactly 1 minute to finish your closing parts. Your thoughts, Sadaf and Alakta. Go ahead, Sadaf.
Kashyap should marry Osama, but she won't.
Okay, Alakta, your thoughts.
I think Kashyap should marry Darul. They just deserve each other because they're such shadi.
Kashyap.
That's because of Fawad Khan. Alakta, that's because of Fawad Khan.
Yeah, see, it has nothing to do with the characters.
But she's equally stubborn and rude.
All right, guys. Ladies.
Oh, easy. Very good.
Ladies,
say hi from us.
Yes, ladies, you guys still with me here?
Yes.
All right. Great. All right. I have to say good night to you guys. We're almost running out of time, and I do want to play that Saraswati Chandra song as a parting shot. Alakta and Sadaf, thank you, ladies, for joining me. As usual, I just enjoy listening to you guys and having fun over the air. Niru, my partner in crime. Thanks. Stay partner in crime. You guys have a fantastic Sunday and stay safe. Doston, this is Alima on Rangmunch TV on Desi 1170. Have a fantastic night. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you back next week. Have a good night.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
तुम्ही
सागर में मोती प्यार छुपा है खत में इतना जितने सागर में मोती चूम ही लेता हाथ तुम्हारा पास जो तुम मेरे होती
फूल तुम्हें भेजा है खत में नींद तुम्हें तो आती होगी क्या देखा तुमने सपना नींद तुम्हें तो आती होगी क्या देखा तुमने सपना
आँख खुली तो तन्हाई थी सपना हो न सका अपना
तन्हाई हम दूर करेंगे ले आओ तुम शहनाई ले आओ तुम शहनाई
प्रीत बढ़ाकर भूल न जाना प्रीत तुम्ही ने सिखलाई
फूल तुम्हें भेजा है खत में फूल नहीं मेरा दिल है फूल तुम्हें भेजा है खत में
खत से जी भरता ही नहीं अब नैन मिले तो चैन मिले खत से जी भरता ही नहीं अब नैन मिले तो चैन मिले
चांद हमारे अंगना उतरे कोई तो ऐसी रैन मिले
मिलना हो तो कैसे मिले हम मिलने की सूरत लिख दो मिलने की सूरत लिख दो
नैन बिछाए बैठे हैं हम अब आओगे खत लिख दो फूल तुम्हें भेजा है खत में फूल नहीं मेरा दिल है फूल तुम्हें भेजा है खत में
Thank you for listening to Desi 1170 AM. Call us today at 408-440-0851 to get your business, product, or service instantly connected to the San Francisco, San Jose, and Oakland South Asian community.
Scopus Consulting Group for all your training and placement needs. Excellent success in H-1B and green card approvals. Expert training in all the key IT areas.